Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Juliani here. Today I'll be reviewing top 3 of my favorite aesthetic shaders. So we're gonna start with noob shaders. Noob shaders are one of the most simple, very light, very simple, yeah, like I said. They're very simple and like not much detail, but they add like really simple and nice details, like a little bit of shadow and stuff. Here we can see the water. It changes the water. It's not a big change, but it's very like cute, because it's like the water changes like from that very light blue to a little bit of a dark blue, and inside the water these also like these tiny white particles, like that makes it really look like busy and just nice with the fish and all. So I like that part. And the light is like that you get from lanterns or that you get from torches is also very nice and simple. And as you guys can see, also it doesn't really do much for like the grass movement and the leaf movement, but it's there, but it's like not as much as you guys will see from the other shaders. But I like it as well. This shader is actually very well when you guys want to play survival, you guys still want to use the shaders, because it doesn't really like change the lighting as much, because I know when you're playing survival you wouldn't want it to look dark and all, and also adds like shadows on the animals or like blocks and things. It's like a round shade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I really like it. As you go down in the mine, like as you guys can see, the torch, it creates a lot of light, so it's good when you guys are playing on survival. And this is also good for low and high devices. Like my phone is not really like a strong phone, so it works just perfectly. But one problem I have with these shaders is when it comes to the night, when it becomes night, it becomes like blue, like this dark blue. I don't really like it. I would have liked it if it was a little bit darker and you can see less clouds, I guess. But it's not a big problem, but it like kind of distracts me a little. And also there are a little bit of like stars, and that's really nice too. And the water like becomes darker and things, but I really like it though. It's still fine. I just prefer it if the sky was like less blue, if you guys know what I mean. So next we're gonna check the zebra shaders. These shaders are actually very popular. These shaders per se, they are like very saturated. I love how the shadows are very dark. They're very this like sharp and dark shaders, and the light, it produces like a very warm kind of color. So, and one thing I love about the shader is the water. The water, you can see like what's under the water. You can see the seaweed, you can see a little bit of the sand and stuff. So it's very nice and clear. That's what I like about the water. Also, when you go under, this one doesn't have particles like the other, like the noob shader had, but it's still really nice. And also in the water, it's like blue, like these blue accents to it. It's like much more tint than like clear like how it was in the noob shaders. But I really love how the water looks like in the shaders. in the zebra shaders, the leaves also move. Like they move more. They like it's not like a big movement, but they still move. So it's really nice to see like the leaves in the grass and like a little bit of the flowers moving and stuff. This shader, I don't think I would like to play survival in this shader because of the shadows. The shadows are really dark, as you guys can see under the trees and stuff. So I feel like when it gets dark, I would like probably just die because I cannot see anything and stuff. But for creative and building purposes, like I feel like this one is just the one, basically. So it's really cute. It's really simple also, and it's not so like bright, but it's brighter than the others. As I was saying about the light, so it's like how much light it produces a lot of light. It's like very nice and warm and very like inviting than the nude shaders, because the nude shader is like a little bit just like simple light color. This one is like very warm and saturated. What I love about nighttime are the stars. Like I don't know why I love the stars so much, but I just love the stars. Like the way it looks like it's like so cute. And the sky is like this grayish, bluish kind of look. That's what I really like about it. And also, it doesn't really change much of the lighting. Like you can still see where you're going, but I love the gray. The gray is like it's just beautiful, really. And also there's like this really nice bright moon that like comes with like this really nice bright moon. And the lanterns, like now you can really see their like light popping out, and it's very like warm and saturated. It gives like out a lot of light, and that's basically what I really like about it. Yeah. Okay, next or last but not least is the fused vanilla shaders. The fused vanilla shaders do have like two kind of shaders. There is the one with there's the light version, which is this one that I'm using because I prefer this one. Then there's the dark version, and also you can choose, like in the shaders you can choose to have shadows or no shadows, but I chose to have shadows. So one thing I do not like about the shade is the water, because the water still looks like it's still very vanilla. Like the water color is still very like that blue color, but under the water it's very clear and nice. But that's one thing that I dislike about the shaders. But other than that, really the shaders are just like hands off. These shaders are just really nice and aesthetic. I've been saying nice so many times in this video, but really all of the shaders, like they're just the best, really. So these shaders are one of the light shaders. They are the closest to the nude shaders because they're lighter and less saturated than the zebra shaders, but they are just pretty. They're like so light and so simple. Also, they do not take you much away from the natural like vanilla aspect kind of look. Also the sky, the clouds are still like very like vanilla type, and I love how the flowers move. They move in a certain like way. I don't even know how to describe it, but I like it very much. I don't know about playing in survival with these shaders. If you guys have watched my speed builds on my channel, you guys would know that I mostly build with the shaders because it's very light and nice. Yeah. Nice. So when you go down in the mine, the torches do give out a lot of light, and there's not much like shadows, so you can see where you're going, like and stuff. but they aren't dark spots. But once you light it up with torches, it's very nice and clear, and you can just when it turns night, I really love the shaders because it's very simple, and mostly what I love about them is that you can still see where you're going. Like, it's not so dark. You can see where you're going. Like, you can see the blocks properly even though it's still nighttime. And the torches and the lanterns, like, they're so nicely bright and everything, and when it's midnight you can probably see the stars. And also, I really love that part. So we've come to the end of our video of my 3 favorite aesthetic shaders. I hope you guys like, share, comment, and please help me reach 50 subscribers. So bye for now, see you next time.